Henry, what did you see?
We have no idea. I just saw it flash across the path. Was kind of green and kind of gray, at least I think. I kind of saw it too. Whatever it was bigger than a bread box. Wait, did you hear that?
I didn't hear anything. My hearing is pretty good, but not as good as a frog's.
I'm on high alert right now. I'm hearing all kinds of sounds that don't sound normal.
I'm sure all of us heard that. Mbali, what is that?
Those are the animals I always hide from. One of my forts should be just ahead. I just hope it's still there.
I guess we'll find out, won't we?
I would highly doubt that any kind of boma or whatever was made by a young girl would be able to withstand the attack of something large.
I did not make my forts to be able to withstand an attack, just as places to hide and stay concealed.
But they would still be able to pick up your scent.
If they were hunting me, yes. But most of the creatures are plant eaters, so as long as I remained out of sight, they didn't feel threatened, so didn't try to harm me.
I just keep being more and more impressed, Mbali. You've explored areas that man hasn't even been able to get to for several centuries.
I just enjoyed exploring. My father would get very upset with me because I would be gone for many days. I can understand he was worried. I would return to the village and be punished. Each time I went exploring, I would be punished.
Sounds like you have quite the stubborn streak.
I was never like the other children. They were content with staying in the village and doing the same things as everybody else. I also enjoyed my solitude when I would go exploring.
You spoke of finding a beautiful spot where you could be by yourself and just sit and dream. I asked you what you dreamed about, but we got a little sidetracked by this miracle of understanding each other's speech. What did you dream about, Mbali?
I would dream of exploring new places, far away from our village. I have heard stories of there being many places across the water on large sections of land, much different from the jungle.
Yes, Mbali. That is true. All of us are from across the water on one of those large pieces of land. There are many large pieces of land with people like us, and other types of people who look very different from you or us.
I have always wanted to see these places. I'm very curious how different they are from my village.
Well, if we ever get to a clearing where I can get a satellite signal, I'll show you what it's like where we're from. I also want to show you a picture of a T-Rex, so you can tell us if they are here or not.
My closest fortress is just ahead. There is a clearing before we get to my fortress.
Okay, finally got a signal. All right, Mbali, here's a picture of a T-Rex and a saber-toothed tiger. Have you ever seen a creature like this in the jungle?
He looks dangerous. No, I have not seen a creature that looks like that. I have seen some very large lizards, but none that stand on their hind legs. I also do not know what the other animal is. It looks kind of like a leopard, but much different.
You also said you don't have tigers in the Congo, but you knew I was a tiger.
No, we do not have tigers here. I did not know you were called a tiger until you told me. I just knew you were like a leopard or a lion with different colors.
Well, you saying there are neither of those creatures here makes my day. Now, before we get out of the clearing, let me show you what it's like where we're from. Los Angeles, California. New York City, New York. Miami, Florida.
I am so in shock. It's like that where you are from. That is so different from my village.
Yes, Mbali. It is like a completely different world from here.
This is what I dreamed of, seeing places like that. But in my dreams it did not look like that. I did not know of all these things to dream about them.
Mbali, after we complete our mission, we will see that you get rewarded for helping us. You will be able to choose which of these places you want to go.
Just don't go to Chicago. That's where I'm from. You would definitely not like the winters there. It's cold as shit.
I do not know what shit cold is. But if you say not to go because of cold, I understand that.
You also don't want to go to Minnesota, where I'm from. It gets colder than the balls on a brass monkey.
You are all using words I do not understand. I understood monkey. The rest I don't know. But I will not go anywhere cold. You all need to trust me now and do whatever I say without questions. Follow me. My fortress is just ahead. There is not room enough for all. I only made it big enough for myself. But there are bushes where you can hide and stay safe.
There's room for at least 2. The most vulnerable should get in the boma with Mbali. I can take to the air and get out of danger.
Be careful, Daphne. There are dangers even in the air.
Holy shit, that was intense.
Yeah, I was about to start throwing rocks at that thing, but I couldn't find any big rocks.
Daphne, it's a good thing you made it back okay. We've been informed that you are now a permanent part of the team. They've assigned Luke to a different unit. More of a beginner unit. I guess they figured he wasn't ready for the big time. Can't be making silly mistakes like that. Almost cost him his life.
I assume Luke is Cheetah Man? The man I replaced?
Yes, that would be the guy. It's a shame. I thought he fit in well with the unit. To be honest, though, we trust you a lot more, and your skills have really added additional value to the team.
I really do appreciate that. I don't get bragged on much, so it's nice to hear some praise once in a while.
We're also being assigned another female. Her name is, now get this, Nancy Drew. No joke.
Pretty obvious her parents were mystery enthusiasts. Either that or it's a major coincidence.
That reminds me of a guy I know. He went to school with a guy named Harry Pitts. Parents can really be cruel. If I had a kid, I'd name him Seymour Butts.
Your last name isn't Butts, you dork, but it should be. Or you could combine Henry's name with yours and name it Harry Ass.
And if you had a kid, you could just name it Asshole. Hey, I thought that was my name. That's what you're always calling me. It can fit either one of you. Call you the Asshole Twins.
Please, no more talk right now. We do not want the creatures hearing us. We can whisper, or at least talk softly, but this isn't the time for nonsense.
You just got called out by this young native girl.
I agree with Mbali. We do not want to be found by creatures that could kill us.
If one does approach, first priority is protecting Mbali. We are responsible for her safety.
Do not worry about me. I have dealt with jungle animals all of my life. I know how to appease them.
Just flash them your boobs. That would stop anybody or anything in their tracks.
Henry, don't be speaking like that about her. She's not one of your bimbos. You do that again, and I swear I will sting you for real. And trust me, it's going to hurt a lot.
Might be worth it. Mbali's pretty damn hot.
Henry, that's enough of that shit. I mean it. I'm in charge of this unit, and I'll have your ass shipped back to the States in a heartbeat. There are a lot of people in power there who didn't want you in this unit in the first place.
I second that motion. You will not disrespect Mbali like that. Granted, she is a cutie, but she is to be treated with nothing but respect.
I do not know for sure what you are talking about, but I have a pretty good idea. I have not been exposed to a lot of things and have never been with a man. It makes me feel very uncomfortable when you speak of me that way.
Well, I may be half animal, but I'm still a man. And to be honest, Mbali could easily be a model back in the States. She's a looker. Same goes for Daphne, for that matter.
Not gonna get any easier. I actually was in training with Nancy Drew. She actually used to be a model before joining the army, so yeah.
Great, so we'll just continue to get more frustrated.
I know that roar. That is not a dangerous creature. That is my friend Nikita. I have not seen him for several years, but I would imagine he'd remember me. I need to go see if it's him.
Mbali, I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should stay hidden.
Jack, I think you should let her go. She's no dummy. She wouldn't chance it if she thought she was in danger.
Okay, but I think Marcus and I need to follow close behind.
It would be more afraid of a tiger than a bear. I'll go with Marcus. We need someone big here to protect the boma.
You're probably right. I just didn't want to volunteer someone else. Be careful, you guys.
Kita, is that you? Kita, it's me, Mbali. Ah, Nkita. I've missed you so much. I'm sorry I haven't been to see you sooner. I'm glad you remember me.
Nice little pet you have there, Mbali.
He is little, but he can fight hard. I named him Kita, which means protector.
I would expect a protector to be a little bigger. He doesn't look like he could do much damage.
One time, a leopard wandered into this deep jungle and was stalking me. I was almost to my fortress, and it came after me before I could react. Nkita was watching over me and came out of the bushes and attacked the leopard. He killed the leopard quickly, even though it tried to fight back.
I guess I better not mess with him.
Nkita, it is okay. He is a friend. He will not harm me. You do not need to attack him.
Cute little feller to be such a killer. But I'm glad he watches over you. And obviously he recognized you.
Yes. I think his parents were killed because I found him when he was just little. I took care of him and fed him. I did not know what to feed him, but he ate what I gave him, and now he returns the favor and protects me. Kita, do you want to come back to my fortress and meet my other friends? It's okay.
Does he understand what you're saying?
I don't think so. But he understands the tone of my voice. He knows when I speak softly to him that things are fine. We shall head back. If he wants to come, he will follow.
Oh shit. Now that one's a lot bigger than Nkita. Let's get the hell out of here before it spots us.
That one will not harm us. It just eats plants and grass. It is not aggressive unless attacked. I think that one and Kita are friends. Anyway, we'll head back to the fortress.
I am liking this trek less and less as we go along. Too damn many surprises.